How you doing today, guys? We got a 2002 Audi A4 that we're gonna flash a modified file on with the Me7 ECU, which varies from 2001 to 2005. First thing we want to do is have good battery voltage, so I got a trickle charger hooked up to it. Alright, see the setup we got inside. Alright, so now when we get inside the car, we just want to make sure everything's off and you turn on the key. We're going to turn the key on. Everything's off except for obviously my radio. Make sure any external things off. We are flashing with a Rostec cable hex can. You can go ahead and flash with MPPS, which I will make you can't even see. Camera. MPPS. You can work with that too. So now we're in the car, keys on, we're ready to go. You are going to take a read to send me the file. Let's start with open an Fmoto. Alright, let's get a quick run over what we got going on here. If we can make this camera work. Okay. KWP is the protocol, which it pretty much sends a message to the ECU saying, hey, what's up? And then we got the baud rate, which is speed, which is going to transfer the message. We got the cable that I'm using, Rostec cable. We got to refresh if your cable does not show up. But first of all, we're gonna talk about the baud rates real quick. This is the speed at which it transfers. I have a Rostec cable. They're pretty good at transferring data. If you have a KKL or MPPS, you can use whatever speed you want. But the most successful one turns out to be 38400. That's what I'm going to tell you to start out with. But if you can get it to read in fast speed, it speeds up the process of reading the file or flashing the file. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to go ahead and connect to the ECU. Get down here, messages, starting, connecting to address. Alright, we're connected, cool. So everything's pretty good going so far. We're going to go over here to flashing. The flash file, that is the file you were going to flash to the ECU. We don't need to mess with that because first of all, we want to get a read. We need a good backup file. Memory layout, that is the chip that is actually in the ECU. I'm going to know what it is. You might know, but I'm going to help you out. So, mine is a Me7 and I have the 800BB chipset in there. So I'm going to click that. The 400s, that's for other cars. I'll tell you if you have it or not. So 800BB. We're gonna get a read. We need a good read to start with. Press OK. It's gonna tell me unable to validate memory layout, which is the chipset. That's actually the memory layout. It's going. Okay, well, I wanted to let you know right now. I have a protection on my files that I flash. So I already flashed my car before. It's gonna tell me to fail because I have it set where if you try to read it, it's gonna fail. Just so someone else doesn't grab my file. I trust you with my files, but I don't trust other people. So I'm press OK, and your ECU will start reading. Mine will not because I have a protection thing on there, like I stated. But one thing we can do, let's just run through how we're gonna flash the car. Now you read the file, you sent me the file, it's all good, cool. I tune the file, send it back to you. You're gonna put the file on your desktop and you're gonna search for the file. I'll run through real quick what it's gonna look like. Just to give you eye look. Okay, obviously. How do you get to your desktop? There's that button that said desktop. Remember I said put it to your desktop? Go find it. Where's it at? Alright. Oops, you saw his name. Blah, blah, blah. Act like that never happened. Alright, so we have the file. We clicked it. Now we have this option. Full write. Let's do it. We want to write the file to the ECU. The things we need to make sure. We have the key on. Key is on. Everything is off. We have battery power. We're ready to roll. Okay, and my file will actually write. Woohoo! Alright, so I'm gonna stay here, see like, oh, he's doing something behind it. No, I'll take the whole video. I wonder if there's a way to just set this. Not the easiest thing is to hold the camera. Usually takes around 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Things you should know. You might install at drivers with your cable and everything. I can do a quick demonstration how to do that after this video. If you're having problems connecting to the ECU, you might want to check your wires for your radio, because the K line might not be powered because it runs through that in the older cars. Don't tell me why. Audi engineering, German engineering, blah blah blah. This is totally normal. This is what it's gonna look like getting up in the miles. But I actually take my whole kick panel out. My tab was broken to hold the cable, and so I took it all out. So I make sure there's a good connection. We don't want this falling out. This falls out while flashing. You will sadly have to send me the ECU, or I'll have to teach you how to do boot mode, which I will take a video for that too. If there's anything else I could touch up on. If you have any problems, just let me know. We run into boost leaks a lot of times flashing these cars. It's first thing I'm gonna hear from you. The car's boosting weird. Boost leak. And then you fix it and you're like, oh wow, night and day. So don't be scared if your car does some weird things. I'm here to help you. I'm here to make you feel like it's okay. We'll make it through it. So we're at 64% here. I just like to show you what really actually happens, because sometimes when people forward videos, you don't get everything what's happening. You're like, oh, you skipped a part. I'm not skipping any step here. It's exactly how it's going to look to you. Okay, we're at 94%. We're about to finish up. 100%. Alright, so we're going to get this. Tells you how fast it wrote. Oh, we really had 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So we were flying today. ECU's hot. Alright, so it's flashed. We're going to close this down. It said disconnected down here. Close this down. Go ahead, shut your laptop. Don't need it right now. What we want to do, we're going to cycle the key. We're going to turn it off. 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1005. Go turn it back on. And then we're going to turn it off once again. And then we're going to turn it back on. Okay. Ready to start it. Clutch in. I'm going to pull my e-brake up. There we are. My traction control light's on, I got an ABS failure, and my hood's up. So, that's what's going on. That's how you guys flash and read a car. Hopefully everything helped you out. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment on it, and I'll help you guys out as best I can. Bye.